very important to show you, okay? But to preface it, I want to let you know that Ty is turning 30 this week, which is crazy because I've been 30 for almost 2 years now and he's still in his 20s.
Get wrecked.
He's still 29 for the next 5 days. I'm jealous. And so Ty's mom mailed him his birthday gift and we opened it today and I think it is so cool. And so I'm gonna show you guys, okay? But you're not like prepared for what it is. Like I bet you couldn't even guess. That's how unique this gift is, okay? And I feel like this is what we dream to be.
Do we?
This is what we dream to be. Okay, ready? Are you joking me? We're Vikings! And if you guys wanted to see me with blonde hair, here I am as a blonde Viking, and there's Ty. Obviously, this is the better version of us. Like the way better, cooler version of us.
Is it the better version of us because it doesn't look like me?
I think it looks like you.
I think it looks adjacent.
I just think it's you if you're a little bit older and more like weather worn. You know what I mean? He's been through 3 wars. He's out canoeing, whatever they do. Every single day, boating. And so he's got more wrinkles. He's a bit tougher with the sunlight that he gets every single day.
So you're basically saying I'm Marshmallow Boy that sits inside right now, and that is your ideal man right there.
If you went outside every day,
I'd still have hair.
that's what you would look like. Anyways, I think this is so cool. And we'll definitely have to put it up in our office probably. I like unique gifts. I really do. So staying on the topic of the olden days, I know that was like Viking times, which was, I don't even know when.
I feel like the olden days is like the 90s. That's
right.
Like way before that.
200 BC? I have no idea.
More recent than that.
Anyways, we're gonna talk about medieval times now because I think it was a couple weeks ago, my friends informed me of something very strange. My ex, who, don't go getting ideas, you guys have never seen him on my YouTube channel. This was a boyfriend I had way back in like early high school. He has recently joined a cult. And not just any cult. Not that like any cult, you know, okay, or one's better than the other. But this is a medieval cult.
It's ye olde cult.
It's ye old cult. And it's interesting because what they do is they drop everything about their lives, okay? There's no technology, there's no more like normal working jobs, there's no more normal clothes or cell phones. Actually, there is a cell phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We'll get there.
One person's cheated.
One person gets a cell phone. So what they do is they all go and live out in the forest, okay? But they don't wear like warm clothes or like hiking gear. They have to dress like medieval people. So some of them are dressed like knights. Some of them are dressed like, I don't know, jesters. Some of them are just wearing like the like peasant outfits. I don't know what they'd be called.
This is a cult? This just sounds like a Ren fair.
No. So it's an actual cult. So they actually go out and the entire year they live in the forest. They do jousting, they do sword fighting, they cook all of their meals like over a fire. So they go out and like they hunt and they get all their animals and stuff they want to eat. And they live out.
With extra steps.
No. So like they even go through the winter, and like Canadian winters are crazy, right? And they like are out in the winter with no shirts on, jumping in the snow, being like they used to do this back in the day. Did they have snow back then?
No, snow is only a recent invention, Jess.
And so they go to Ren fairs and they try and get people at the Ren fairs. Like the people who go there in their costumes and just want to have a good time and have a beer. They're like, hey, I know you're just pretending and we're just having fun, but do you want this to happen for real? And people are like, what do you mean? And they're like, come to the forest with us. And they try and gather people to grow their group in these forests. And they live there all year long. And one guy has the phone. And so they have like an Instagram account and they like record like their jousting and like hunting in the forest with like just their arms and stuff, and they post it.
Is the one person with the phone like the wizard or something?
I don't know.
They have access to magic, that's why they're allowed to use a phone.
But it's insane. My friends were sending me this and I'm like, wow, like I didn't know that people actually did that. Medieval cults. You learn something new every day. I just want to know like the purpose. Like what, I guess it's just a different kind of lifestyle. I just feel like the armor would hurt. Everyday metal on your skin.
By the way, how are they treating their wounds? They're going full accuracy with this. You could die from a stubbed toe.
Yeah, like are they allowed to go to the hospital or is that against the cult rules? Because
is there one dude dressed up as a plague doctor just throwing leeches at people?
Maybe there is a plague doctor. Like you're joking? I'm not. Like I've seen the stuff that they put out there and they grow their hair out till here, their beards are like braided and everything. And like, what about like when they go number 2? Do they use rags, leaves? Do they get rashes? Do they use slugs and put it over the rashes? Frogs.
You're diving into the world of Shrek now at this point.
No, because they used frogs for like medicinal purposes.
But I don't think there's very many Canadian frogs that can be used for medicinal purposes.
I don't know. Anyway, just a fun thing to bring up. It was an interesting thing to find out.
I got a cough. It's like, here, I found this toad. What does it do? I don't know.
Rub it on ya. For a second, I got really worried that maybe he would watch this and I would feel really bad for talking about this, but then I realized he can't. He literally can't. Instead of fit checks, I just do jewelry checks, okay? So today I'm wearing this owl necklace and it has this cool like opal stone in it. And I think it's so cool how it sits perfectly, just like in the center of this heart sort of design I have on my shirt. So I got my owl and I also got this cute cat bracelet. And I know it's crazy because I'm actually afraid of cats in real life. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know that. And it's because I had a very scary incident when I was a kid. I think they're adorable. I think they are so cute. But when one is near me, I panic a little bit. But because I still think they're cute, I'm still wearing this as a bracelet, and I love the eyes on the little cat pendant. And so this is actually our free item of the day for the next 2 days technically. So if you go onto our website and get anything, you will get a free cat bracelet. And I love these because you can actually like tighten them as tight as you want. But yeah, that is my jewelry check. Okay, so the weirdest thing happened last night. Around like 9 p.m., I got an unknown call. It wasn't like a blocked number, but it was like a number that I didn't recognize. And here's the thing, it is always weird to get calls after 9 p.m. Maybe that's like a hot take, I don't know. But like if I don't know you, like if you're not like my best friend, if you're not like my family member or my sister and you're calling me after 9 p.m., what are you doing? I've had my doctor's office call me at like 9:30 p.m. one time and I'm like, aren't you guys home in bed, like reading, watching Netflix? So obviously I ignore the call and they leave a voicemail. And I listen to it and it's this guy's voice and he's asking me to call him back because he needs to get his social studies project done. Obviously it's a kid in school and I guess he's like in a partner project with somebody and he's trying to get a hold of them, but it's not me. Okay, he's got the wrong number. So I start freaking out. I tell Ty, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel so bad for this kid because he's gonna be alone doing this project. Like who's gonna do this project with him, okay? I'm stressing about a stranger I don't even know and worrying about the mark they're gonna get on their project. And then also, what if they think that like their friend or like this kid in the class is ghosting them and that impacts like their dynamic on the group project? I was stressing for this kid that I didn't even know. And I'm gonna play you the voicemail right now because this kid he's just looking for his partner. You know what I mean?
Ignore. Please call me so that we can do the social studies project together.
I mean, it wasn't that intense, but he's like, please call me so we can do our social studies project. So anyway, I just assume he's not gonna call again, okay? Cause like, I'm not gonna reach out and be like, hey, like, it's not me, good luck on your project. But then he calls again. He calls again like 5 minutes later. And so Ty comes in the room and he's like, let me answer the call. And I was like, okay. Ty like answers like, hello. And the kid's like, hello? And Ty's like, who is this? And the kid's like, I'm looking for Lenore. Do you know a Lenore? And Ty's like, no, that person doesn't live here. And he's like, are you sure? And Ty's like, yeah. And he's like, okay. And then Ty's like, good luck, man. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if they found their partner or not, but that was stressful. Okay, I feel really bad for him. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get going. I have my sister and her husband coming over. They're staying the night because they have a wedding in the area. So they're dropping off their stuff here, getting ready for the wedding, going to the wedding, then coming back here at night. And we're gonna watch like movies and stuff, and they're sleeping over. So I'm gonna get the house ready. So I'm gonna let you go, but I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you in our next vlog. Bye.